Alam nasrah. Alam nasrah.
So now so far, lam nashra, ra, lam nashra, lam nashra. And then if we bring this sukoon sign here, alam, alam, alam nashrah. It's better not to speak all together. Yes, now who can read this? Yes? Yes, please. Alam nashrah. Alam nashrah. All right, fine. Let us have progress. Who can read this? Yes, who can read? La. Very good. Alam nashrah. La. This is guttural letters. Ha sound. Alam nashrah. La. Alam nashrah. La. Alam nashrah laka. Alam nashrah laka. Good. Now let us see. So. Alam nashrah laka sadr. So please. Alam nashrah laka sadr. So far. Alam nashrah laka sadr. Ra. Alam nashrah laka sadra. And then we add what? Ka. Alam nashrah laka sadraka. Fine. So here now what is happening? That note here, please, that la is joined with mim, which is sakin. It means now the sound cannot further move. Here it will end. Lam. Lam. Listen to me. Listen to me, please. Lam. Lam. Don't repeat, please. Don't repeat. Listen to me. Lam. Lam. Then here again, na is joining with sheen. It will become nash. 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 And ra is mobile. Ha is immobile. Ha is immobile because carries what? Sukoon sign. Sukoon sign. So it will become what? Rah. So it will become what? Alam nash rah. It will become rah. Rah. La ka. Both are mobile. Both are mobile. La ka. La ka. La ka. Both are mobile. Isn't it? Then here. Sa joins with what? Da, which is sukoon, which carries what? Sukoon sign. So it will become what? Sad, 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 sad. And then ra is mobile, ra. And ka is mobile, ka. Sad, raka. Sad, raka. Sad, raka. Good. So now, the thing is, you have now understood that whenever a letter would carry this sukoon sign, and there are what? There are two methods for this sukoon. First is what? They may put it what? A circle. Another is this kind of sign. This sign. This sign is there for sukoon. And in different Quran al-Kareem, you will find different signs are used. So you should not be confused when you will find what? The circle. Circle means what? Mini circle means what? Sukoon. It means the letter which carries this sign is immobile. Stand still. Is immobile. No mobility is there in that letter. And either this sign or this sign. So both signs are used in some of the Quranic text. Now, if I turn to this our text and just try to see that how our Qari has articulated.
E. Vowellessness. Quiescent.
السكون من عن لن لم قد إن كم قل.
Let us see now, please, that one can combine, you see, two sukoon together. And that is, please, just see, concentrate here. Me? Min. Now we need further progress. Read. Minhu. And then the final consonant is carrying what? Sukoon. So how are you going to read? Minhum. Now, let us see another word which has got what? Two sukoons. And just see this word. Read this, please. Ku. And then the other consonant, other letter carries sukoon. Kun. And then kuntu so far. Now kuntum. Barakallahu li walakum wal jamil muslimin. إنه تعالى جواد كريم ملك بر رؤوف رحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. Children, السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Alhamdulillah. Last time we have learned how to form words with three letters: initial, medial, and final. Today, inshallah, we'll continue without any dot. What it is, please?
Sa.
Sa. And the moment I put three dots, sha. Good. Now, without dot. What it is? Without dot. What it is?
Sa.
So, and if I place a dot, bo. Now, careful, please. Without dot. What it is? Without dot. If I put dot on top, just a minute, then what it is?
Ga.
Ga. Fine. Now all these are what? Initial letters. So initial letters means what? They can extend their right arm. So now if we have to make the medial, then means what? We should be prepared for the extension of both the arms. Both the arms must be extended. All right. So now let us try to do that. That is our medial. All right. Now, with the change of dots, what it is, please?
Ba.
And now? Yeah, very nice. And now? Na. And now? Ta. And now? Sa. Oh, very good. Class is very clever. And if I place this sign here? B. All right. If I place this sign here with one dot here? No, very good. Now careful, all right? If I put this sign this sign, all right, this sign with these three dots. Su, su. Now, I'm going to make, for example, here, this our what? Medial. If you want to use this as a medial, this character as a medial, then we have to what? Prepare for the arm, isn't it? And then this character will come. It will extend the arm. All right? And again, if you take this character, then what would happen? Arms, and then like this, and it will be carried. Isn't it? And this character, and this character, and this character, this will take like this shape. You got it? Now, if we change, if we put the dots, just see. Let us put the dots. Can you read this now?
Ja.
All right. Now this. Yes? Fa. Very good. With two dots? Yes? Ka. Ka. And with these three dots? Yes?
Sha.
Sha. Sha. And a dot here? Bo. And a dot here? Go. Go. So, you have now noticed that with the placement of this dot, how the character actually change. How the character change. With the placement of dot, how the character change. Children, we'll try to learn sukoon, jazm. Now generally, two signs are used for sukoon. And I am deliberately using red because a sukoon sign is there. I am deliberately using red. Generally, two signs are used for sukoon. That is this sign, a mini circle, or this sign. This sign. Two signs are used for sukoon. Sukoon means what? Sukoon means the letter is without any movement. All right? It has no vowel on it, short vowel on it, or even the long vowel. So, it means what? Each letter has its sound. Now let me explain to you this particular thing. Just see now. This is what? Wood. A piece of wood. This glass is a metal glass. This cup is a plastic cup. And this box is wooden box. Now, I'm going to hit with this wood, metal glass. Watch the sound. Watch the sound. Watch the sound. Did you find variation, difference in the sound? Yes. Now, may I ask you the question, what is this? A knife, metal. It is metal, isn't it? Now, I am hitting metal, another metal. And then plastic, wood. Just see that I am hitting with the metal, metal. And the same thing with wood. Did you see the difference in the sound?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Now that's what I wanted to explain to you. This metal glass has its own sound. Its own sound. This metal glass has its own sound, isn't it? Each object which exists has its own sound. Why we say that? Because when we hit this glass, we got other sound, isn't it? And when we hit the plastic, we got the other sound. Are you getting my point? So here now, plastic has got its own sound, metal glass has its own sound. If they don't have these different sounds, then we would have received what? One sound. Are you understanding my point? Yes. Now why we are getting the other sound from the glass? Why we are getting other sound from the glass? Not similar to the plastic. Because it is metal glass, and the glass has its own inherent sound, its own sound. And this is a plastic cup. Plastic cup has got its own sound. So when we hit the glass, we get a sound, and when we hit the plastic cup, we get a sound. Now, you see, the thing is, suppose if both are stationary, can we get any sound? No. If, for example, this is sakin, isn't it? Stationary. Sakin means what? Stationary. And the ruler is also sakin, stationary. Can we get any sound? No, we can't get any sound. In order to get the sound, one of the object must move and hit the stationary object. So now, let us make, for example, this glass as a stationary object. All right? Now, this glass is not going to move. In order to get the sound, somebody should move and hit this stationary object. So now, let us ask this foot ruler to move and then hit the glass. Ruler moved and hit the glass. Then what happened? A sound came. A sound came. Now what happened? You see, a ruler has its own sound. And then the glass has got its own sound. And then these two sounds were combined together. Because glass is stationary, glass cannot move. So we get what? The sound of the glass. This sound actually combined with the inherent sound of the glass. This is the reason why we get what? A sound. A sound. Now if I hit, for example, the same glass with this object, that is again the metal, then again I get what? Both sounds will be combined together. And that sound is different than the previous sound. Why? Because the object which is moving is mobile and the another object is stationary. So the mobile object has a sound. A sound. Now if I hit, for example, the same glass with this object, that is again the metal, then again I get what? Both sounds will be combined together. And that sound is different than the previous sound. Why? Because the object which is moving is mobile and the another object is stationary. So the mobile object has a sound. We proved this, isn't it? Mobile object has a sound. And the stationary object has also its sound. Fine. Now if you understand this, then it will be very easy to understand the function of this circuit. The function of this circuit. Let us see. Can you read this? Me. All right, fine. Now this me, we have created a sound with what? By placing kasra. And now once we put this sign, it will become what? Ma. The moment we put this sign, mu. So let us take what? This me. Suppose if you don't put any of these three signs on this, then there is no sound. We say ma, isn't it? There is no sound. It will be meme. No sound. So here now, what we are doing, we are just putting this noon here, and then putting what? The question sign on the noon. So now what is happening? Me and the sound of noon. No. Min. As we get this what? I hit, for example, here, the glass, then the glass sound ends with it. Me, no, min, min. Good. Now, the thing is, if you get other consonants, like, for example, take this. Please, just concentrate here. Take this. Can you read this? Ku, ku. And then, kum, kum, kum. Fine. So here now what is happening? Ka has got its own sound, and we have put the haraka on it, so it will become ko, ko. And then ma sound will remain what? Quiescent, silent. Is it quiescent? Kum, kum, kum. But suppose if we put any haraka on this ma, then ma will become what? Mobile, mobile. Now, for example, if I put kasra, so suppose I put this kasra here, it become what? Kume, kume. Why kume? Because ma has become what? Mobile, mobile. But if I remove this kasra, then it will become what? If I remove the kasra, kum, 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 kum. Good. Now let us see. Who can read this? Who can read this? La. So far what? La. La. Because you see what will be the duration for prolongation for this is what? Only closing one finger. La. 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 Good. Now if you put this, please. Alam. All right, fine. Alam. 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 Read, please. Na. Alam. Na. Alam. Na. Alam. Nash. Alam. Nash. Alam. Nash. Now what is happening? Because this is carrying sukoon sign. This is also carries what? Sukoon sign. Then what would happen? This la will join with meme, and then it will end with the meme's inherent sound. Lam, lam, lam. And then we start with what? Na, which is mobile. Na, which is mobile. And then sheen, which carries what? Sukoon sign. So it will become what? Nash. So far is what? Alam, nash. Alam, nash.
Master the Arabic language with the Arabic Teacher app, available now in the Google Play Store. Click the link below.